What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Kansas City Royals versus St. Louis Cardinals Major League Baseball matchup going down Friday, August 9th, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $19 best bet, head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between the Kansas City Royals and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Kansas City Royals sending out Michael Lorenzen for the start in this one, while the Cardinals will counter with Miles Mikolas. And, Mikolas has been one of the harder pitchers for me to try to figure out this season. I mean, just when you think you're ready to give him the benefit of the doubt, he stinks up the joint. When you're ready to fade him is when he decides he's going to show up to work. Last time out on the road against the Chicago Cubs, 4 innings, a 4-run ball, gave up 8 hits. Only had 3 strikeouts. He had 3 strikeouts or less for the 5th straight start and 6th of his last 7. So he hasn't been necessarily strikeout dependent. He is a ground ball pitcher, but for me, it's just hard to really get behind him. Now, if there's one sort of takeaway that you have for Mikolas head to head, is that he's owned the Royals in 2 career starts, 2-0, hasn't allowed a run over 17 innings of work, 19 strikeouts to 2 walks. But again, I go back to the fact that it's hard. There are certain instances where I can't necessarily get behind head-to-head numbers because this year's Kansas City Royals team is a lot different than the one we saw last year, and for a good reason. I mean, they're 64-52. They've been able to string together wins, and now Michael Lorenzen comes into this pitching staff, and yeah, he didn't have the greatest outings against the Toronto Blue Jays to close out his tenure with the Texas Rangers earlier this year, but he had quite the debut against the Detroit Tigers, 5 2/3 innings, a 1-run ball, gave up 5 hits with 5 strikeouts. And in the last 10 games, these two teams, they're both hitting righties, but it's the Royals that are hitting righties much better. In the last 10, they're hitting 288 against righties, while the Cardinals are hitting 235. Even if you hone in on the last 5 games, they're hitting 260 compared to the Cardinals, who are hitting 233. And I just look, the bullpens are fairly close in terms of staff ERA over their last 10 games in terms of ranking. And it's just hard for me to get there, with the St. Louis Cardinals. They're playing an exciting series against the Tampa Bay Rays going into Thursday, and now have to pack it up and take their talents to Kansas City to take on a Royals team that plays their best baseball at home. They've been one of the best home teams in baseball this entire season, and realistically, I'm not looking to step in front of the Royals. I think the Royals are a better team than what we saw for the bulk of that series against the Boston Red Sox. I think they get back on track here. I'm going to go with the Kansas City Royals to draw first blood in this series, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.